we're here to stay. Comes and creators finding our own way. Yeah, with the dreamers, the believers, the friends who got your back. Through the highs and lows, we're on the right track. With the love and they break the stuff, breaking all the rules. Side by side, we're stronger with that coolest crew.
Coffee in the early mornings, Bert's Beats and Maiden's worldwide for in the days, yeah. Thinking about a live stream, how to captivate every tune we play, the vibes we orchestrate. Live stream dreams, chasing highs together with poetic melodies that'll last forever. No need for a stage or flashing lights, just our voices and guitars taking flight.
What's up, everybody? Created by AI. I got Maiden over here with me. Yeah, let me just welcome Maiden. Thank you for coming on, man. Let me just shout out the chat real quick. Let's see. Let's see what we got up in the house here. While I'm shouting out the chat, guys, I dropped Maiden's link is up top. Go to his house, hang out in his house. I'd like to see everybody with a chain on their neck. We're trying to get Maiden some watch hours. As what I was seeing, Renee of Rascal and Lucy is about 183 away from the 3K range. So yeah, there's quite a bit of people trying to get into that range there. So that's Maiden, that's Housing Pro Jam, my oldest buddy on YouTube, Fong Footy Adventure, Angela's Critters, Black Widow channel, Corner Clubhouse, Cobalt, and there's one more. There's one more. Man, who am I forgetting? I do have a thumbnail thing for it. I think I got everybody. But let me shout out. Sable, what's up? How you doing? Black Widow coming in the house here. That's Maiden. I'm going through the thing. Robert Strings. Hello, Robert. Thank you. One of the nicest guys on YouTube. Let's see. Alan Williamson probably has the best commentary out there. What's up, Alan Williamson, with the drone? Can you? I wonder if the drone can make it all the way to Texas. We'll see. Try to. I'll give you my address. We could fly it to my place. Rascal and Lucy. So yeah, go while I'm doing all of this. Go to Maiden's house. Stay in his house. Get yourself a chain there. He's giving out chains, 3-pound chains. To subblock 6. Sports cars ripping teacher. What's up, Teach? How you doing? Thank you for coming, guys. Go over to Maiden's house and stay in Maiden's house. I have my watch hours, and yeah, we're going to be talking about live streams and how to do it in a little bit. Sydney Cat, meow. Hello, Sydney Cat. How you doing? Let's see. I'm going to get real quick down over here. I think I did see John Swarzik, the 4 cats in a Virginia Mountain Shack. What's up, John? And Allison Pro Jam. Yes, I did mention them. And I'm going through the StreamYard link, so I'm making sure I don't miss anybody like last time. National Parks Princess, hello, how you doing? And I'm going through, here we go, almost there to the bottom. Oh, we got Tim Hortons. This live stream is sponsored by Tim Hortons. Guys, get your Tim Hortons hot and fresh straight from Maiden's World of Wax. He's giving out Tim Hortons all day long. Selena's Little Country Home, hello, how you doing? I'm going to give you a wrench in just a bit. 99 Midnight Gamer, gaming in the midnight at 99. So, wow, that's okay. Hopefully you're not 99 Midnight Gamer, because, man, I wish I could still game at 99. But welcome, 99 Midnight Gamer. And let's see, I think I'm almost over to the bottom. Lorenzo out and about. Hello, Lorenzo. Sensei Domino, hi. Domo arigatou gozaimasu, Sensei Domino. And almost there, almost to the bottom. Hometown, rural France. That is James. What's up, James? Retirement. Hello, Betty. And we're almost to the bottom. Almost to the bottom. Wow, I'm still trying to make. Oh, we got Spine Ticks in the house. Hello, Sid. How you doing? Burpees Giant. Hello, Giant. MDBC up in the house for sure. Zach's Collections. Hello, Zach. And want to make sure I get all the way to the bottom. Oh, I'm almost done, Maiden. I don't like making Maiden wait, because, man, when we go backstage after this, he's going to yell at me like, why did you make me wait so long? So I'm trying not to. If Eddie Cool. Hello, if Eddie Cool. What's up, buddy? 24 Yeet Man, just say it. I won. Come on, Yeet Man. You can't. I've been working on my moves, man. I got moves like Jagger. Got the moves like Jagger. Jagger don't got no moves. He's old. But anyway, yeah, we will know soon enough, and I'll make some announcements on that. What's up, Yeet Man? Daniel Davis. Hello, Veronica. Christy Crazy Crafty Life. Yoda Vintage Cards. Hello, David. almost to the man. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the bottom. We were talking and this chat was going down. And make sure I don't forget anyone. I really seriously do not want to forget anyone. Maiden, what's happening? Okay, I made it to the bottom. I made it to the bottom very quick. And you are on mute.
Yeah.
Did I mute you or did you mute yourself?
I mute myself because sometimes I get the urge to talk and I shouldn't.
Just talk. It's okay because I'll just keep talking. We'll just both talk at the same time. And Adam Williamson just changed a diaper. Then I spilled a jar of tea. See, that guy has great commentary. Hello, Tranquil. How you doing? If you guys are just popping in right now, please do me a favor and do Maiden a favor. Please go over to his channel, stay in his house, get yourself a chain. It's just the way I know that everyone's over there. It'd be awesome. We have 30 some people up in the chat. I would like to see 0 people in my house because I have my watch hours already and we're just trying to get Mr. Maiden's for the wax up to the 4K range. And first we'll hit the 3K, then we'll get to 5K. First we're cutting lettuce, then I'll be on this, then I'll be assistant manager, just like in Coming to America. So like here's some people: Allison Pearl Jam, Fong Foodie Adventure, Maiden's for the Wax, Rascal and Lucy, the Black Widow channel, Corner Club host Cobalt, Endless Critters. These guys are all trying to reach that 4K range, and we'll find out there's more people and stuff. But yeah, I've been throwing a lot of my dogs that way, and yeah, all 4 dogs are now at Maiden's house, and yeah, we are trying our best to make it to that thing. I'll have that banner running. Got a couple announcements. I'll just make sure. Maiden, if you could just watch chat if anyone's asking me a question, just oh no, don't do both. Don't do both. Black Widow, just stay Maiden's house. The double taps might be an issue. Meaning like if you're on both sides, I don't know if it'll count either or split it. But just hang out and stay with Maiden. And what's up, Logan? How you doing? Hop over to Maiden's channel and hang out. Get yourself a 3-pound chain. In about, I'm trying to be quick because my mom comes home in 21 minutes and the dogs are going to lose their shit. That's what they do. That's exactly what happens. The dogs
it's rough.
It's rough. It's super rough. And I'm going to mute the whole thing. But anyway, real quick announcements and things that are happening. I know we have a dance challenge. It's Thursday. It is Thursday, and I'm wearing this thing because I got to remember to do my own dance challenge thing. 29th is the dance challenge. Some people already have been loading up their shorts, and it's already, on the 26th, there was loaded shorts. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 14 people that already loaded on there. That's Aishra, Creative Star, Ethan, Cat Friends, Veronica, that's Christy Crazy, Crafty Laugh. Logan has his DL, Renee, Shade Tireman, the Black Widow channel, the Dark Side channel, Travel DGT, that's Tados. And then I think Sid said he's doing one tonight that he's going to drop, which I'm pretty excited to see. I haven't done mine, but I'm going to do mine tomorrow. The title of your short, MDBC Dance Challenge. In the description, you're going to put hashtag Breakfast Club Detention Dance. It is not too late to join the dance challenge. It's about $500 to be somehow divided between 3, first, second, and third. There are judges. And yeah, on the 29th, we are all going to watch it. On a live stream here, me and Allison Pro Jam, and we may have a special guest up in the house with me and Allison Pro Jam. I'm pretty excited, but we'll see. And we'll watch it. Then on the 5th, we are going to announce the winners as per the judges, judging as judges do. And from there, I'll figure out how to get this set money or monetary winnings towards your way, whether it be PayPal or whatever. We'll figure it out. And then on March 2nd, I have a big thing. I'm going to be on Spine Ticks on March 2nd, talking about like singing and cool stuff and like YouTube. So I'm pretty excited for that one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sith. And Maiden, were you just had Sith on the other night? Right?
Actually, yeah, on Sunday. On the Sunday after show, we had Sith and Dave from Spine Ticks on, and it was a great show. Everybody had a great time. The chat was rocking. They were tailgating before and after. Again, thank you for coming on, Sith and Dave. You guys are legends.
It was a good stream. It was a Sunday night, so I had to like kick out just a little bit because school night I had to teach on the kids, right? Those kids need their education.
Some of them do.
Some of them you need more than others. What's up, my Linda Elliott? Hello. If you're just coming in, guys, head over to Maiden's house. Stay in his house. you need some watch hours, just like Allison Pro Jam. If you look at the banner, these are the Modern Day Breakfast Club's members who are knocking on the door. Monetization, go over, stay on their house. I see a lot of change, which is fantastic. Yes, and then yeah, if you're interested in the dance challenge, Black Widow asked what Raph said to drop it yesterday, but he said it's also you're good until tomorrow night, because as long as you drop it in YouTube, he could pick it up and we could watch it come Thursday. I know we're gonna have a dry run, just backstage StreamYarding stuff, which is cool because we're actually gonna be talking about how to live stream once I'm done talking about the dance challenge, and some ways that.
Oh, will we?
I hope so. If we get, once we get to it, we'll talk about how to do live streams and stuff like that. But yeah, you have until tomorrow to drop it. Some people dropped it early. I put a question mark. Alan Williamson did it the day after we said it was gonna happen. Cool. So that there's judges and stuff like that. So you do still have time. If you have more questions about it, check out Allison Pro Jam.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Sith, will you be playing Sushi Chihuahuas in your dance track, sir? Because that is the feel-good song of summer 2024. Maybe Strawberry Chihuahuas, not sure, but it's pretty dope. I got it stuck in my head, which is why I'm like, anyways. Thanks for that, Sith. I appreciate you.
Yeah. And then the mariachi band, right? I feel like some kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What's up, Judy? Hello. How you doing? If you guys are popping in, it's who does the live stream, right? I'm gonna do live stream. And I expect 0 people to be in my live stream. I want everybody to go over and hang out with Maiden in his house. His house is where his channel is at. But go over there and get yourself a wrench. Hang out over there. I'd like to see 0 people in my live stream with 33 people up in the chat. That's my goal. And because I got my watch hours, and this is a fun time for me to just go promote how to live stream, help a brother out over here. I can never point correctly. I think I saw Boyd. I did see Boyd.
Boyd's here. Yeah, I agree with Boyd. Judy's here as well.
Yes.
So thank you again, Judy. You are awesome. And Boyd, if Eddie Cool says he had lost a personal friend recently, so my condolences for sure. Sorry to hear that. Prayers go to everybody who loved that person.
Yes. But
Kevin Bacon. Oh, Eric from Two Pops and Their Scary Pops is here. Thanks, Eric.
Oh, hello, Eric. How you doing? And then it's cool. Let me see. You got 30 up in the chat. And it'd be awesome if I see 30 in Maiden's house. There's 25 people in your house right now. I have 5 in my house.
Oh, man, it's awesome, bud.
If you're still in my house, go head over to Maiden's and hang out. And then, the giant needs a wrench on your end. I see. Okay, cat friends. And, oh, man, am I missing?
Yes, I'm on it. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, cat friends. How you doing? Yeah, I'm watching your end. Zach's Cards and Collectibles. What's up, Zach? I'm looking forward to that thing you were talking about, Zach. Good to go.
Zach rules.
Whatever you tell me. Yeah, so
one of
Zach,
the best people out there.
Good to go. I'm good to
go. I love that guy, man. I love that guy. He's one of the best out there. Zach is awesome. Same with sports card ripping teacher, Vince.
Oh, yeah. He's a cool dude. Vince, okay. That's his name.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. All you teachers are great. Teachers don't get enough thank yous. All they do is they get crapped on by the kids and then crapped on by the parents for crapping on the kids. So shout out to all the teachers out there, man, making a difference. Zach's collection. Zach used to be a teacher. So again, Zach, you're included in that. All the teachers out there, man.
I think I have...
not an easy job.
I have maybe, if I do with my original plan, I have about 5 years left. But I like my job and where I work, so I may go until I'm decrepitly old. The actual age of retirement. By the time I retire, they're gonna say, "Oh, you got to work till 80." I think they're upping it. They're upping it.
That'd awesome, man.
Hopefully.
I wish I would have. I just didn't have the patience as a young fella to pursue it. That's even better, Vince, man. And Eric too, man. Eric's a special ed teacher, even better.
Oh,
dude, you guys are all awesome, man.
Yes, it's a fun job. I mean, I'm just gonna say it's not for everybody. Okay, so yes, and that's Eric, two boys and their scary pops. I don't think I'm
Yes.
connected, but I will make sure I do connect.
He's part of the
Uh,
Spine Ticks community. He's
oh, okay.
out there in Nevada.
Yeah,
Great
like when I
guy.
go, because I go to, Maidens, I try to make my way to every single live stream within the community, right? But when I go with Kevin Bacon, or I go with Billy and Rocky, or I'll go with someone else. And the goal is to support and help and chat and stuff like that. So when I go, I don't really bring my main, because my main is watching content as all of it's happening, right? Right now, I'm with you right now talking to you, Maiden, but I have four computers, four dogs sitting on your channel right now, just holding hard and
You are
killing those
crazy, man.
hours, man.
You
So
are a
I had to,
madman. And
and
I
I
love
didn't
you
pop
for
the
it.
fuse yet. We love you guys too, and yeah, Modern Day Breakfast Club in the house, guys. So
Absolutely. So just one more thing about two pops and their scary pops, or two boys and their scary pops. I always mess that up. Sorry, Eric. They have a great channel. He does a lot of horror movie content as well. He reviews old like B movies, classics, all kinds of stuff. Hangs out with his kids. Like he does AI content, does stuff for Spine Ticks too, and the community stuff. He's a huge contributor to the Spine Ticks community, and I'm pretty impressed with his stuff. So shout out to you, man.
awesome. I actually hopped over and went
Thanks,
to
Sydney.
your live right now, and I am gonna go ahead and just make sure I hit the thing and subscribe. I'll watch that later. I'll write it down. Wait 24 hours, but I'm crazy enough not to wait. Because hey, what's up, Angela's Fritters? How you doing? One of the people who working their way. And then I think Two Boys is unwrenched on your end.
Oh, I thought I had him on. Hmm.
Yeah, he's
Like,
got
oh,
a
and same with
necklace.
James. Why?
Yeah.
Okay, so I modded James Ian Homestead like a while ago. I don't know why it didn't stick. I'm sorry, guys. But yes, this was inspired by Ian, also known as James,
Oh
from
yeah.
Homestead in France, because he wanted to ask me, how do you do this stuff, and how do you go live, and how do you run silent lives, and all that kind of stuff. So tonight, that's really what I wanted to sort of talk about or touch, because again, some people don't know how to do what we're doing, and we just kind of like click this, click that, and go. So again, I hope that some people get some value out of this. And again, this one goes out to you, and hopefully you can. I can help you figure it out, and then I'll
Awesome.
show
Yeah,
you what I do.
let's go ahead and jump right into it. While you're talking, I'll watch chat and I'll interrupt when I see new people in. But let's start with the easiest thing to do, and probably that would be a silent live, right? Where you're not behind the camera.
Well, intellectually, it might be easier, but it's actually not that. It's not as easy as you'd think. But like, okay, so there's a few ways you can do it. You can. Hey, Aaron, thanks for coming, man. There's a few ways you can do it. There's a few different platforms, but I use StreamYard. And what I do is I make a video of either something that I want, an idea that I have, or whatever. And then I will go into StreamYard and I'll post it as a video and then loop the video and then add music on top of that. So the first step to doing any of this kind of stuff is to just go onto StreamYard.com, create an account, you get 20 hours of free streaming service under the free platform. You could stream it to your YouTube page, and you do it all through the StreamYard platform. So there's a few different things, like where I'm on your thing, I don't have access to any of the tools to show, but there's my best advice for getting used to StreamYard is to just go into it and look at all the different options. But one of the ones that I use, there you go.
Yeah, I'll show it.
Oh, cool, even better. So what I would do is then I go to create. So click on the create button, right? Click on live stream. And then I select where I want the output to come to. I can also pre-record it. So for example, let's say Bert and I and Sith want to get together, but Sith is busy on a specific night. Well, we can record this as a live, save it, and then play it later as a live. So you can do that. But what I do is I click on select destination, and then I just choose my page, so my YouTube channel. Now, the thing that you got to know is if you've never done it before, it's going to ask you to sign in, and it'll say, do you allow StreamYard to connect to your YouTube channel? And the answer is yes. That's really what it is. So the answer is yes. Then it'll bring up a prompt, and you can put your title, your description, set your time. There's a button to upload the thumbnail, and then you hit save. And then it'll bring you back out to the main page, and then you'll see the interface like this. So it'll be the one you just created, the date you created it, what time it's scheduled for, and then you can go into the studio and set up your web camera and all of that jazz. So basically the nuts and bolts of the camera end of it. So that applies for anything really. But when you're doing a silent live, you don't have to really worry about the camera. So you can hit the stop cam and the mute button, and then you go to present, which is the present button, which Bert can't do here because it'll screw it up. But there's a present.
Let me at least show it. I think I can show it to them. Hold up. I will show you mine if you show me mine. I just want to see mine. Yeah. I wonder if you can actually present the screen that you're actually using. Well, let's see.
I don't know. I've never tried. I thought about making this into a video, but thanks everybody for coming. Hey, Kevin, Random Rips.
Oh, yes.
Thanks, brother.
Hello, Random Brits, and let's see, what the crap?
My fish brother.
It won't let me do it.
That's okay. I can explain it. I got it in my head. Okay. So when you're into the studio mode, there's going to be a strip of buttons along the bottom. It'll say mute, stop cam, start cam, settings, present, and then leave studio. What you want to do is if you want to put a video out like a silent live, you would hit present, you choose the video you want, and then it'll serve it up that way through the window. And then you can either loop the video through VLC Media Player, which is what I do, or you can actually create a video that loops itself 3 or 4 times and then hit the present button. And then what you do then is on the right-hand side of Studio, there's going to be a tab called Brand. And in there, you can add your own custom music, and then you can loop that music over top of the video that you're playing. So it's actually it's not that hard to do once you know how to do it. But there's some words of caution, like don't use copyrighted songs, don't use copyrighted stuff. Careful when you're looking at copyright-free music, because you might think it's copyright, but they took a piece from an artist that wasn't, and there's a content ID claim on it, and actually it will shut your stream down. Said that to me twice. So you got to watch out for that. So the solution to that is Suno.ai. Just go into the Suno AI music app and create your own little music track and then put it on your stream. So that way there you don't get a copyright and then everybody's cool. But the etiquette for lives are pretty simple, right? Like if you're going to have it live at 9 o'clock, show up. Don't forget. Greet the chat. Make sure there's not much dead air. Yeah, you can do it through VLC, Ian, the VLC media player.
There you go. I'm showing the options.
It's weird. I'm like, we're in the vortex or the matrix.
Yeah. So yeah, you could like talk about the present button. I was working my way quickly to try to get a snip and sketch.
Hello world. Hey Barry, how are you? My first C program was Hello World. But yeah, so if you went to present.
Yeah, I won't be able to click it. I just
took a screenshot. But that's where that button, toolbar button is on the bottom. So what's going on with
it's pretty easy to use when you get in there. Yeah, you can present whatever screen. Here you can invite. This is how you invite guests. You put that. Don't do your first live stream and put in say anybody show up. I did that once and like 10 people came on. I'm like, holy crap, this is crazy. But yeah, there's different settings and stuff. You can adjust your camera and all the cool stuff like that. It's actually fairly easy to use.
Yeah,
And
it's easy to use through if you're running a laptop and a webcam, which is what the setup I use. I don't ever use my phone. Renee said, "Why don't you talk about the phone StreamYard?" Because I don't use it. I can't really speak to that with any degree of intelligence. So I apologize for that.
I've never used
Have
it
you
either.
used it?
No, I've only went live like 3 or 4 times from the phone. But isn't there a live with the shorts feed thing they're about
Yes.
doing? I've
Yeah,
never
there
tried that.
is.
Although it's very easy to go live on your phone. It's just click a button, then you go live. It's like, oh wow, hey, how's it going? And it's quick. It's quick as long as you have like a internet service or whatever.
Yeah, the only reason why I don't stream on my phone is because it overheats and then it shuts the stream down. So especially like, hey Sean the Jedi Master, um, if you're running for an hour and a half on a phone, it gets awful hot, man. Especially if it's in a holder that you're pointing down at a table or whatever, right? So if you're walking around with your phone and you just hit YouTube go live, well then that skips the whole StreamYard thing. But you can't really do a silent live unless you point your phone out the window and you just stand over it and talk, which you can do. There's people that do that. Like they do this. Wait, here, let me do it. They do that.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, I'm live, but I'm not. But I am. Am I? I'm here, but am I here? So there's, I guess, my best advice overall, like that's a really 50,000-foot view of everything. But the best thing you can do is really just try it out and play with it. You don't even have to like make it public. You can make the stream private, stream it, and then watch it back and say, "Oh, you know what? Maybe this light isn't that good over my head." Right? Or maybe I had a big matzo ball hanging out. Just you don't know.
Yeah, you can even practice with friends, which I'm gonna do tomorrow with Raph, and we're gonna go over the thing and just make sure that we could run everything and all that stuff. Hello, I thought I saw trucking.
Yeah, trucking scribe. Hey, scribe. Thanks for coming.
Hello,
But
trucking scribe. How you doing?
yeah, Ian,
Yeah.
that might even be a good idea too. To get a hold of one of us and try and do like a sort of like a dry run where no one's looking kind of thing, right?
Yes, and then this one too. When you do go live, try to just provide something or whatever you can, something of value to offer your viewers when you go live. And the best way to do it, I know Sith, who has the best live is Spine Tick Sith, uh, and his live's on Saturday night, 10 p.m. Central Time. He has the best live, and he has so many people coming through, and he will take sometimes an hour to shout out the whole chat. So, which a lot of people want to be seen and noticed, right? So, Spinetix is really good about making sure the chat is taken care of even before the show even starts. So, Renee, you're
Yes.
so right. And what's the most important thing that in a live stream is the chat itself, like the people coming. So, you try your best, or I try my best to make sure we say hello to people. And if it's one of those connecting, this is not like the connecting piece. We'll like spend more time talking about each channel, but the chat is the most important. Then of course you got to provide something that you can show them or tell them, right? So, and that's like when you actually go like live, like when you're doing stuff here. But what's crazy is, Maiden, do you plan when you go live? Like, do you write stuff down? Like, okay, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to show this thing.
I wish I could say it was organized, but it's not. But it is in a weird way because I have, like you, I have ADHD, right? So it's done in my own way. So, for example, a lot of the time I will have the whole month's Sunday show guests planned out, usually about 4 or 5 weeks in advance. And then I usually touch base with my co-host at the start of the week and say, "Hey, let's touch on this, this, and this, and this." And then that's it. We don't write it down. It's just like it's off the cuff. But we know who's coming on. We know most of them are our friends, so we know what they collect. So we try to gear it towards what they're into as well. Because it's not about me. If you want to come listen to me ramble, give me a call. I'll ramble all day long. That's what I do. It's about the people that I bring onto the show to spotlight them and talk about their channel and their collection and learn more about what they're into. which is the value add for me and for the audience, right? Like, for example, I met Southern Fried Cards through Zach, Jamie, and Glenn. They're great people. They're also from Texas. They're not far from you. Great collection, awesome people, super fun to have on and talk to. But I never would have met them had I not been on Zach's live. And Zach does that same sort of thing. Spinetix does that. Sith brings on independent comic book artists and be like, hey, you got a crowdfund? Here, let me help you. Here you go. Or, have people on from their comic book stuff. Other people like, hey, what are you into? Let's talk about it. That's the value add I find with my lives anyway. Because again, at the end of the day, I'm just showing cards. It's probably the same cards you have, or the same $10 cards that everyone else has. But it's the hangout, it's the vibe, it's the community, it's the chats. It's all of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like your first, I want to say my first 20 were like, oh crap, this is crazy. What's this? Sports card ripping teacher, you guys are pros watching chat and still talking on video. It's very hard, especially when you're doing it by yourself and you're watching stuff. The chat will fly sometimes by, then you got to scroll back up. And what's cool though, when I'm alone, I have like Raph or someone, and they'll text me and say so and so had a question, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much, and I'll go back up. Sometimes it's hard to do it by yourself, especially if there's once you get past 20 people in a chat, it's kind of daunting.
It does, and again, I'm blessed to have one of the best wingman in the business, one of the best co-hosts on YouTube. Incarnito, he's a great guy. He's a personal buddy of mine, and he knows when to take the conversation himself and run with it, or check the chat out, or we have that good vibe that we can do that. But it does take a minute to watch the chat, and you see my eyes are going because I'm watching the chat. I'm always
and I'm not only watching my chat, I'm watching on your end too, just to make sure people are not naked over there without wrenches. What's up, Joel and Spike?
And I've been told by some pretty good people in the community that you and I vibe well together, and we have that same kind of relationship because we're both friends as well. It's just a couple of buddies hanging out.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do talking lives, that's one bit, but the silent live is a little bit more creative in the fact that you can make a video or a slideshow and then loop it and do your own thing. But the thing is like a bonfire, man, you got to tend to it. You can't just start it up and then split, because people are there to talk to you. And it comes back to Renee's point about adding value.
Yes. Yeah,
right?
and I saw a couple of things here. What's up, Henry? I don't know. I personally welcome you. I'm Bert.
Hey, boys.
Hello, Henry. And then needs dinner. And someone said, okay, wait, be yourself. I think that was Henry. And then Random Reps talking about stuff you love is more interesting than talking about popular stuff like Pokemon. And I've always found that, like, if there's things that I don't want to, like, I don't talk politics. I don't talk religion. Although it could get heated, and Maiden and I could speak forever on it. I don't go in those topics because that's just too much to deal with for me to watch. The chat will start flying, and I don't want to lose the chat. You talk about stuff that you love, right? I love organizing and connecting people and trying to do all that. That's my favorite thing to do. Like, how did so and so? Where did Kevin Bacon come over and connect? So yeah, and just go out and be like DL, showing things that she likes to show. Here's my backyard. Look at it's raining. I love the smell of rain. Talk about stuff that makes you happy, and you really like. I don't write stuff down before I go on. I basically write stuff that I see within the chat. And Joel and Spike won a lottery ticket. Congratulations. I'll check it out later. I know I've watched a lot, but maybe next time. So I write stuff down, and the chat will give you something to talk about. Hello, Amboy's Corner. How you doing? Yes. And if you're coming in, guys, Amboy's, on top is Maiden's link. He's trying to work his way to the 4K range, first 3K. I have my watch hours, so go to his house, hang out in his house. He'll give you a wrench or moderator button.
We'll look after you. Yeah.
We will. We'll take care.
We'll look after you.
There'll be dinner served in. Well, I don't know what kind of dinner, but I know someone said they were.
Oh, I did. True to the German heritage that I possess, I did schnitzel this evening on the grill.
And you tasted in intestines like the old school style, right? Like
Oh yeah. No, I got them all hanging out in the bathroom. The kids hate it in the morning because the smell. But just get
like
used to
little,
it.
Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy would
Yes.
like, yeah.
Would you like some summer sausage?
Just so,
And it's some peach schnapps. Yeah.
oh my god, yeah, like
Hey Betty,
super
how are
sausage,
you?
man. Hello, Shentirement. How you doing? Guys, if you're just popping in, get yourself a chain. Maiden's giving out 3-pound silver chains in his chat. Stay in his house.
3
and hang out.
pounders.
3 pound. Yeah, here's how to do a live stream. You go live and you say, go hang out in the other guy's house, and everybody go there and have 0 people while you're live. So
Exactly.
that's yeah. I have my watch hours, guys. So like I get pleased. Like we get people see the scrolling ticker tape. That's not stocks, right? We're not trying to buy stocks down there. I'm not trying to sell you anything. All I'm trying to do is promote some really great people and content creators that are working their way towards the 4K range. And the more of us that can actually make it, then we can help each other figure things out.
Just to piggyback off a point that Homestead in France made, he and I talked a lot about some stuff, and my mother's side of the family is from France, so he's actually not far from where my roots are from. It's cool. Like Seth, I did some genealogy stuff, and way back when, and not going to get into that much, but the point I'm making is when you do the lives, like especially the long ones, where you're looping video or you're looping pictures or whatever, be in the chat, talk to people, get to know people, and it's a great way to chat with people and get to know who people are. Judy and I talked about Larry Bird. She's a big fan of basketball. NPP and I talked about Metallica, bonded over that. Like everybody's into something different. So if you do this and you're not doing the talking bit, you could focus on this part of it. So do one or the other, but do the best you can. I guess is the point.
Yes, I think I saw my buddy Yurang on here from Korea. So yeah, Yurang, if you're in here, hop on over to Maiden's channel up on there. Stay in his house and connect with some cool people. So yeah, everybody that coming through, they're either a friend of yours or most are cool crew members of the Modern Day Breakfast Club. But if you don't know, if you're just popping in, this is Maiden's World of Wax, and I'm Bert's Beats. And we're just talking about live streams, and it seems like it's resounding where a lot of people are saying, just be yourself, talk about what you like. And of course, the chat's the most important thing to watch. I've been on, early on, I would go on to live streams and people would be playing games and they wouldn't watch the chat. And I'm asking a question, and like me, I get frustrated. I'm like, okay, bye. So like it's hard. I don't know how gamers do it. Speaking of gamers, John the Autograph Fisherman, I went on and he plays games, but I guess how do you live stream from playing a game, like a PlayStation or a Xbox?
I've never done it, but you could. A lot of when my son did it, he used OBS, Streamlabs. Aaron, who's sports cards and things, does it a lot. So he uses Streamlabs, OBS. Renee uses OBS for streaming video into long live streams. Those silent lives. Might be an opportunity to talk to her about how she does her stuff, because she's great at explaining that kind of stuff as well. Because OBS is too much of a memory hog on my computer. My computer's like, oh, not today, Mr. Maiden. It's not happening. There's no warp speed over here. It's melt speed.
Right.
So I just use StreamYard.
Robert Spriggs is peacing out. Robert, take care, buddy.
Love you, buddy. Good luck on your appointment tomorrow.
And then we have the guy that I was talking about. I was just in this thing. He was playing baseball last night. He was Ricky Bobbying his way around the track, turning left for about 2 hours. I guess the chat shows on the right side when you're playing. And what's cool is it shows on when you're playing your game, you see the chat, right? So I guess that's cool. But what's also equally as cool is John actually sounded like he was in the dang driver's seat. Or like it had that feel.
Yeah, that was cool. It really was cool for sure. Hey, Mimi, thanks for coming. I also noticed that 23 Munch is here. Thanks, Munch. Appreciate you,
Okay.
23.
Welcome, 23 Munch and Mimi. How you doing? And then I think I just saw CCC Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. Welcome. He's one
Dude,
of the
that guy,
people
bro,
working his way down.
run his
to the
stuff,
market.
man. Everybody,
Yeah.
like, run one of his videos. Like, this guy, no joke, for the last week ran every video I had, long form.
Right.
Everything. I'm talking lives. I'm talking, like, all of the after hours stuff, like 100 and some odd hours of content he watched and ran for me. So thank you again, CCC. Go check him
Yes.
out. He's another one. Hey, Allison Pearl Jam, thanks for coming over on this side.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are awesome, man. Like this crew, this club that you and Raph built are just the business, man. Honestly.
It took a while, and then of course, like there's little things that you've got to iron out, like, and with me as like trying to like organize it and be like the mouthpiece of it all, like I see everything, and I'm like, a lot of times I have to go and like I talk to you guys outside, right? And I'm like, okay, don't worry, this is how they are. You got to figure out how to be like so and so, and it's just like teaching, right? Like we have to all come in and figure out how to get along, and so magically we have been able to. Are we going to have trouble later on? And yes, we will. Are we going to try to fix it? Yes, we will, because we talk to each other and we don't just see each other and on as a sub or as a connecting thing, right? So this has been fantastic.
It's a crew, it's a family, it's a friendship.
Awesome.
And Bert's also teaching me how to be a nicer guy. So
yeah, no, I like me as like it's all right. So she's cool. He's cool.
I'm just joking around.
So, what's up?
Oh,
Rachel?
yeah.
How you doing?
It's about that time, isn't it? We're getting close to 0 hour,
Yeah,
aren't we?
let me let the dogs out because my mom's home, and then maybe maybe we can talk about live streaming or anything. I don't know if there was a question there, but let me let Rocco out. Someone asked about the vertical live to show Alan Williamson there. I'll post it. I'll let the dogs out.
Yeah, it was Bert that let the dogs out, guys. We see him do this on a regular basis. Most dogs, except for is he gonna go? No, Billy's gonna hang. It's Rocky Billy's gonna hang. Rocky's gonna go. Bert is to be shown in the short. Says, oh yes, that is true, Alan. Tim and I may try it here soon. It's sort of like how Instagram goes live, where you stack both people vertically. That's the best way I can describe it. It's very similar to Instagram Live from what I've seen and played around with. But we are going to try it. No, I don't want to do a whole stream like that because that'd be weird, but why not? Let's see if we can make it work for a little bit anyways.
Oh, what's up, Pickin' Preacher? How you doing? In Cambodia. So this is a friend I met early on from this nerd who was a friend of me and Raf's, and this nerd's been quite busy. So he's been traveling around Cambodia, and I know he's been on the Rushmore show. Is that
a reference to this? Is that a reference to this right here? Because that's a song. That's a song that the Dead Kennedys did about what happened over there and how bad it was and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, hell yeah.
So check out the Pickin' Preacher who's in Cambodia now. Don't be walking in the jungle, man. There's landmines still hanging around.
No, he was referring to the song in the band. But if you like, I don't really got to get political, man. If you see this, you know what I think, anyways, man. Like, it's pretty clear. But I am rocking, and this goes to DL and all my other heavy metal buddies. Metal Monday may be coming back here in March. Just saying. But we got some Motley Crue action happening for everybody here. Yeah, Dr. Feelgood. Hell yeah, that's right. Shout out to LA and the Sunset Strip, buddy. But yes, back to the point. Live streaming, it's going to take a while. If you're going to do it on a regular basis, it's going to take a while to build viewership. The other thing is try not to cross people that are like already live or people that you claim to support. Don't go live when they're live, man. Wait an hour. Now, If they go live every day and they go live for 5 hours every day, it's fair game. Like you can just whatever. But if somebody has like a once a week talk show, don't do it at the same time as them. And if you're gonna do it, don't do it and run over them. Like it's just common courtesy stuff. Like, for example, here's an example. How many of you people, and I say you people, that's right, you people, I'm looking right at you.
What do you mean, you people?
Don't take your shopping carts back. Nah.
I always bring it back.
Right, because you're raised to wipe your own bum.
Oh yeah.
Some people aren't. And it's that same kind of common courtesy when no one's looking. Right? It's a courtesy thing. That's all. It's not the end of the world, but it's like putting your card away. Every little bit helps. So again, if Johnny's going live at 6 o'clock, I'm not going to start a live at 6:30 because then I'm going to take away people that are watching him. So try not to do that. That's one of the biggest things. And make sure you're on time.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least a couple minutes after.
Yeah, I wanted to start at 6 and we're like, okay, we'll give it 2 minutes. I always am on time, but if I'm not on time, it means there's internet issues or I have left this earth. Or I'll put a community announcement that I'm not doing it. But that is super important, like especially because you're gonna like split the viewers and you're gonna cause people like, do you want to go with mom or do you want to go with dad? We are getting divorced. Who do you want to live with? It might be big if you both are very close, right? The crew is close, and then who's going with mom? Who's going with dad? You can always work it out,
exactly.
Call and figure things out, right?
And Burgess brings up a great point. Burgess, like I told you even offline, Burgess is my buddy, and I'm glad Burgess got to 600. He said he got off his live because he didn't know we were going to be live, and he tries his best. And that's fine. I'm not saying like you specifically, like this guy. I'm just saying like just try your best. Like, here's an example. Sith goes live at 8 o'clock Pacific on a Saturday night. Has for the exact 3 years. So there's no excuse to why you start running over him, man. Like, or go live at the same time as him. Unless you don't care about his stuff, then that's fine. Do your own thing. But it's just common courtesy. If you ask people for help and you want them to support you, support them back. And again, you don't always have to watch every video. That's what I'm saying. It's just try not to handicap their live by splitting the audience. That's all. Right. That's a big thing. I don't know. It's like putting away the shopping carts. It's not the end of the world, but it's just a pet peeve. No, I used to live in Ontario, though, Lorenzo. I used to live in Kitchener. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But again, if you're live every day, then it's fair game. You can't say, "Oh, I was lying." You can't do that. Like for me, if I'm farming hours during the day and you have a live and some super specials going on and stuff, do it. I'm just farming hours. It's not the end of the world. But if it's my Sunday live show at 10:30 Eastern on Sunday night, and I've had the same show since the summertime, and I did that to make sure that Spinetics had Saturday. I was out of the way of them because I like their stuff and I'm part of their community. And again, my COG community, the Clapped Out Goons guys, us card guys on Sunday, we decided we'll do it after, so that way it's free and clear. But here's the problem. I didn't know Trev, and Trev was live at that time. He started his show around the same time. So unfortunately, we clash. But we've both talked and we're both okay with it, and we support each other when we can. It's not a competition thing, unfortunately. But the internet's big enough. It doesn't need to be militant like that, but it can be that way sometimes. It's like, again, don't pee on my leg and then ask me for my help. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Hey, Chuck Dupree, man. Chuck's awesome. One of the best guys in the card community. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Hello, Chuck. Hello. Yeah. I just
day one supporter, bro.
Maiden, there's more to it. I don't know that I guess that's most important thing when you have a live stream. Talk about stuff that you love. One, make sure you watch the chat and try to call out people and shout them out and say thank you for coming. And you could get them to connect it, but that's on them if they want to do it. I personally, when I go to live streams, I don't connect. I kind of just go and I hang out and I talk with the host and stuff, right? And then if I do, I'll do it later. I try to watch like the show and stuff. Me personally, because I have like I'm watching with Kevin Bacon or something. I'm not gonna connect with Kevin Bacon yet, right? And then I'll go back. I write stuff down. When I go to live streams, I write stuff down. People I see, I talk to people, and I said that person sounded cool. Then I go back after the live stream once I'm done, and then I'll go watch the stuff and say I saw you on the live stream, and you know you look pretty good, you know, that kind of thing. And then of course, don't go when you know other things are happening. Like try your best not to do it during peak times of whatever. And you know you'll know who's doing what,
Yeah.
especially if you're following people. Just ask like who goes. Ask people just like, hey, do you think I should go live on like Saturday night at 10? Maiden, should I go live at Saturday night 10 Central? What do you think? Go for it? No. He's gonna tell me I don't do that. It's not a great
Out of the silent planet. I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's good to ask people, say, hey, is Saturday night at 10 a good time for me to go live? And they're gonna say, oh no, that's a bad idea. It's, you know, there's an established person there that's SpineTix, you know, that kind of thing. And we know him and he knows us, and you just ask around.
The other thing is if you're not in the same community, then that's also a bit of a fair gamer as well, right? Like, you know, if I'm doing cards and you're doing crafting, well, then rock and roll. We're not going to cross the streams.
Probably
but if
not.
I do cards and you do cards, or I do crochet and you do knitting, well, that's a different story, right? I guess that's the point. And unfortunately, it's true that people tend to get selfish and want you to help them, but when it comes time, that they're not that willing or reluctant to support back, if you will. Which is kind of an important thing, right?
Yeah. Early on, I was very worried about watch hours and views and who's coming and this and that. But like once you get like monetized, honestly, a lot of the views and a lot of stuff is coming off the side of shorts, right? So it's like I don't even know who they are, and I enjoy the people that I know. They come and see my longs, and I'm like, awesome, thank you so much.
And the lives and the hangouts, because it's about the hangout.
Yeah. What El Georges, what's up, El? Yes, all of you guys look so good, and I did my thing, and we, you know, it takes time to connect. So you can connect on lives. I just, if I'm on with Kevin Bacon, I'm not really connecting. I'll say, hey guys, I'm here to support. I'm actually on 3 or 4 other lives. I'm on Maiden's live 4 times over and on a live. So that's just me because I'm a crazy fool like that. But
exactly, and that's okay because everybody's different.
It is, and I saw that in the chat. What do I talk about? Talk about what you love doing, and you talk about the stuff you talk about when you're chatting with people. And what's crazy is you don't have to use your fingers. It's real time for you. Yes, not really, Boyd. Worse, in fact. See, like I can see that, and I'm basically, you know, where you get your script right there. The chat is giving a script, and when you have 2 people, it's weird because this is for Maiden. I don't know who's good. Yeah, so and. You got to just decipher, is this chat talking to itself or is this chat talking to me?
And that's the thing. Like, once you get the technical aspects of how do you make a video run for 6 hours, is you go to present on StreamYard, you select a video that you've made and you loop it. And then you find music, you go to Brad, and then you put, and then you put the music on top of that and loop that so that way there you got something to listen to. But when you're in there, you got to make sure you're paying attention to people. Sure, like I've hopped out. I had to hop out one day to get cat food and end up running into the mail burglar. That's a whole different show. I should have done a series of shorts about, you know, Maiden's mail mugger. We've talked about this, but we didn't. Unfortunately, opportunity lost. But Ian, homestead in France, he held down the fort for me. He told people that were coming in, hey, Maiden had to step out for a quick minute. He'll be right back. Don't worry. He's going to come back, blah, blah, blah. And that was super awesome. And thank you again for that. But that's what you have to do. Hell yeah, you got your coffee, buddy. Darn tootin'. But you have to be there because that's your opportunity to connect with people. Mm-hmm. And isn't that what a lot of this hangout is about, is connecting the right people to the right places with the right things?
It is. That's what the crew, the modern day Breakfast Club, is just a bunch of different types of content creators. I mean, I don't even know what I do. I do put food, I put solar power panels, craft stuff, dog stuff, singing stuff. I don't really have a niche, right? But then
You vlog. You're vlogging your life.
I guess I vlog what I do in my life. It's a crazy mix up of things. But yes, James, when you go to live streams, get a notebook and write down who would be a good fit for you to connect with. You don't have to connect with everybody. I'm just a crazy guy that kind of does to just, and I'll connect for a while to get a feel, and I'll say, I don't, would Maiden enjoy this person? And I'm like, yeah, Maiden would. Hey, Maiden, check out so and so. This guy's pretty cool, or this lady's cool. You'll
Exactly.
really
man.
fantastically enjoy her.
Excuse me.
And then, or like this person, I don't know what they're saying. This is kind of weird. I'm like, hold on, that might be a cultural thing where they spam out emojis, and you know, like
Shut
that's
up,
a
man.
good conversation to have with, you know, with
Hey,
people.
hey, yeah. There you go. Huh? Throw me in there. Hey, I never threw anybody under a bus they didn't walk through first.
Right.
Let's just say
So
that.
like, it's about talking about stuff, right? So,
There's another. I know. I'm just messing with you. Hey, Perch. Speaking
Hello,
of
Perch.
talk shows, man, Perch and DM started the OT Hockey Show on Friday nights. Man, those two guys jumped in both feet. Last two episodes under their belt. They're rocking. They're rolling. Friday nights, 9 Eastern. Check it out. I gotta swear, but that shit is on point. And I'm talking for Hockey Bros, for Hockey Bros, by Hockey Bros. So shout out to Perch and DM. You guys are kicking ass, man. Perch,
Right.
Instagram me if you have any questions, bro. I'm all over that for you guys all day long, man. For real. Because I remember DM said, hey, man, I was on your show. It was a couple months ago. And he's like, Perch and I were talking about doing this. What do you think I should do? Should I do it? Yeah, do it. Well, how do I do it? Well, you do this, this, and this. Okay, and then DM found Perch as a co-host, and those boys are like Tim and I, or you and I, or you and Spine Ticks, like just click, and from there it's rock and roll. You try new stuff, you add a clip or two, you get your co-host on. Sometimes you go live without going live, and you try different stuff out. Just the real key thing is, man, is just to be yourself, enjoy it. Find people that you click with, and just like Renee said, add value to something.
Right.
The
chat is the value. Oh, by the way, if you can give Mimi's and Perch some clothes in your stream.
What is wrong with you? Okay, LubeTube needs to stop with the crap right now. Right. First of all.
Yeah.
Perch has been on my channel before. I don't know why he wasn't on.
That is weird. Yeah, Mimi and Perch. Yeah, cool.
Mimi, you guys should be good. Thanks, Bert. Good eye. Because I don't watch that. I don't watch that chat. I watch the StreamYard chat.
Yeah, I'm watching both StreamYard and your chat, and then I'll go to check actual my chat. So yeah, that's the one thing. If once you get like very comfortable with the live streams, I first started just singing whatever random stuff with my phone facing me. Then I was like, did this. Then I started talking about certain topics, and people would come. And there'll be 3 people on the live. That's the progression, right? Month number 3. And then as I go through, I'm like, let's have a guess. How do we talk to each other? And then I think it was me and Renee were first. But Callie and Jordan squad actually invited me to come on, and I was like talking with him. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Then I invited
another legend in the community, man. Right. David G from Callie and Jordan squad.
Yeah, and he just opened up his thing. I said, well, okay, you're going to let me on? Okay, cool. And we were just talking. Then Renee and I did something, and we did another thing, and then we did one thing, and I said, let's invite other people. And then 10 people came on. I'm like, oh, hell no. This is too many people. This is craziness. I just couldn't handle it. Then after I did that, I said, you know what? I don't know who these people are. Maybe I'll interview people and like see what's up. Interview the crew. And I don't know if you guys know this, but my thing now is to have lives where I'll talk about something, right? So I'm trying to give value, right? The value is you guys, and I'm trying to sell you guys to each other the best that I could. And if I
Yeah.
don't know who you are, I'll say hello. Then when I have time to actually get to know you, then I will sell you to each other somehow, right? And that's how the connections is happening. Uh, and it's like it's weird because like now I'm kind of pushing people to do lives. Like you do need to do your own live. Get out there and have some fun. Because I used to do 3 a week and I only do 2 now. It's Red Sunday. I don't want to do 2. I want to only do 1. I don't know if I'm gonna do Tuesday or Thursday. Eventually, I'd like to just do 1. So I mean, that's the progression of where I'm at. Just talking about things, sharing knowledge. But the main goal is to chat, get connected, get your hours up, get what you need. All you need is 1K subs and
Build a
4K.
community.
That's the only 2 numbers
Right.
you need: 1K and 4K. Once you're good, you got monetized. You don't need to keep getting that 4K. You just work about views. So how do you best do that? You get a community behind you, and there's nothing more powerful than 20 people sitting on a 2-hour live stream. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
What's that? What does that pull in, Maiden? About 50 to 60 hours, right?
Generally, yeah. Average
Yeah.
duration, half an hour. Because that, oh, yeah, that's the other thing I want to talk about, too. A couple of things I want to talk about, actually. Great segue. When you look at your stats, like when you look at your live streams, if you look and you see, oh, my average duration is 20 minutes or 25 minutes on a 2-hour live, that's normal. When it's an average duration of 5 minutes, that sucks. Between 15 and 25 minutes average duration, because you remember it's 2024, most of us have the attention span of a rock or a piece of paper,
What?
and it's hard. So don't get discouraged. Don't expect everybody's going to stay the whole time. People come and go, especially if it's a long live. People will dip in and out. Some people will stay the whole time. Just be grateful that somebody took time and chose to hang out with you for a little bit. It's like, you're hanging out at a coffee shop. The way I look at silent lives, it's like a coffee shop or a cafe or a place. It's a hangout spot. People come and go. There's always a group of core people that hang out. And yeah, that's the other thing I want to talk about, Seth. Thank you for bringing that up. But it's a place where you can go, and there's always 3 or 4 of the same people hanging around. They're your buddies. And there'll be times people come in and out. It's natural. It's part of the deal. But yes, the other thing is don't be discouraged by thumbnails from trolls and haters. It's a badge of honor. Because if you're not hating on you, you're not doing anything enough to be hated on. So if you're onto something good, you get haters. Guarantee it. Now, don't be a jackass, within reason. But it's true. And as Spine Ticks and Bert always say, always pin your
Trolls comment.
Correct, sir.
Take
Correct.
a look. It's in a book of reading rainbow. Someone put that up in the chat. I had to.
Oh, reading Rainbow is
Also,
the
I was
business,
exploded.
bro.
It's super business. And also, Schoolhouse Rock was the business.
Yes, Schoolhouse Rock was awesome, man. Because, hey, I wouldn't have known how they got a bill through Congress if it wasn't for Schoolhouse Rock, buddy. It's about the bill. It's about the bill. But they didn't tell you about that. No, I'm just joking. I'm not going there.
Yeah, we're about to go political. Don't you go political.
No, I'm just being funny, bro. I'm not going to get all controversial now.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I get controversial sometimes, but I will say this here, Perch. Little Connor McDavid action for you there. Just pulled that out today. Go check out the shorts, buddy. We're rocking on the hockey rips on the shorts. How about a Ty Smith retro ultimate retro rookie on the old Ty Smith there for you. So, yeah. So anyways, conjunction junction, what's your function? Exactly. Correct. I've often asked many people today that exact question, Zach. But yes, average duration, thumbs down actually help the channel. They don't hurt the channel. Thumbs downs don't hurt your videos. Actually help your videos. Just saying.
It's engagement.
Yep. And YouTube does not care one way or the other. Nice, Mimi. You're in the right place.
Yeah, everybody has it. I love this. You know what? My goal this morning, I was like, I'm going to go live, and I want to have 6 people in the chat. Go to Maiden's house and hang out with Maiden, and you can still hear the awesome information. So like just to go back. So we talked about easier one to do is the silent. Although for me that's the harder one to do because I'm literally having to chat. I want to chat with everybody. If I'm running it, I'm gonna be like answering questions left and right if I'm running it. That's why I just go live myself like this because it's so much easier. You can actually just face your phone to something. Like you don't have to face it to yourself on a silent, and you can just chat with people on your phone. It's simple as that. Like face it out somewhere, or you could use your computer and layer in something if you have that technical ability. Do that. Just do what you can first, right? If you're super, if you and like I'm just reiterating things that we. So that's the easier one, and
Yeah.
or that you could layer in a video and loop it if you have that knowledge. But you can literally go live with a couple, like 3 or 4 clicks of a button on your phone, and you can show it to yourself. You could go black screen. You could do it on a wall. You could do whatever and play it out that way. You could also set it as private and send that link, copy and paste the link to Maiden, and Maiden will open it, and Maiden could only see it as a private, right?
Yes, exactly.
Or you could meet backstage and screw around on StreamYard and not push the go live button, which will be on the top right, and just play around and see how it looks. Like when I
Hey,
first started, I didn't know anything about lighting. I mean, I just disregarded lighting, right? I'm like, oh my god, is this good? No, it's way too much light. So I learned like lighting is kind of important, like for me. So I have a lamp in front of me, and I have this crazy bluish light thing that's over here, and I turn the lights off because I think that looks
there.
kind of
How's
better.
that for lighting?
Uh,
Hey, man. No,
yeah.
just joking.
So another thing on top of that,
It's my
easiest way,
shorts lighting rig.
get your phone, face it to yourself if you're up for it, and say, "What's up, guys? I'm live. How you doing?" You know, you don't even have to chat to them on the live. You know why? You read. Oh, I didn't go away, mad. I just went away. So you could read the chat and
Yeah.
answer. You don't have to type when you're live, unless you're, me. When
Also,
he's talking, I'll chat.
Also, if you're doing a talking live, can you please turn your overhead light off? And if you have a fan, don't put it on,
Let me show you.
please. Please, for the love of God and all things holy.
So my overhead light is on.
Yeah, but it's not too bad because you're not pointing your camera directly at it.
Right.
But like, I'm talking about people that have their light on with those fans, and they're like, doo, 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 and it's like,
Yeah.
can't be doing that, man. Like that's horrible.
Well, yeah, and when you do your live, there's people like me, and I don't made it your thing. It's like if there's like errant noises, like I'm so sorry, Rocky and Billy, but this is Rocky's channel, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
No barking
yeah, you just
noises
live
in the
here, man.
background. I'm like, hey, what's that sound? Like, like what's that sound? The smoke detector. I know Sith was talking about smoke detectors on one of the lives.
That was mine. It was Tim's. I'm
Oh,
like, are you
Jesus
serious,
Christ.
bro? I'm like, are you serious, guy? Like,
I
and
feel
it was
like,
right before the live too. It went out.
yeah, smoke detector. I feel like choking myself when I hear the smoke detector thing. Literally in my house, once I hear it, you know how fast I fix it? Like within the first 2 minutes of the first, oh hell no, where's the batteries? And like, yeah, there's times you gotta take it out of the wall and stuff like that. I'll do that. Of course, so little things like that. You don't know what type of things people may have that are watching the live with you. They may be,
Right.
wicked, freak them out with noises or like lights that.
Or people eating
Oh
on
yeah,
stream.
eating or yeah. So like, there's little things like, yeah, do all that, but just
My God, I fucking hate it, man. Honestly, like it drives me insane, bro. It's like, can you chew with your mouth closed, please? Like, you look like a cement mixer. Like, seriously, come on, stop. Yeah,
Okay.
for real though.
Speaking of thumbs down, I think a rapper or something we're talking about, like when early on I'd get like all like a bunch of all likes and one dislike, and I think they call it fat finger, right? The fat finger on the phone, like damn. I'm like, okay, that's one dislike. One person must really hate me, or one person must have like a super huge finger or a very small phone and accidentally clicking it. So but don't worry about it. Like All I know is this: once your video or short gets to a magic number like 50, then it seems that YouTube push it or pulls it out more, and it'll go out and it'll start climbing. And then I think the next magic number is 70 ish because I watch it because I'm bored and I have OCD. And then 100, it'll kick out. And then once you get to that 2 range, they'll kick out. Once you get to past like 350, it just like freaks out.
Oh yeah,
So
I was like, wow.
yeah, the likes. It freaks out once you get to 300 or more likes. Like my 30,000 view count freaking Rolling Stones. That thing popped out plus past like 3 something, and then it just went freak the hell out. I'm like, wow. That's like
No, I don't understand how it
2,000
does
likes.
all that shit.
2,000 likes, but there it has to get to a like. It doesn't count. Like it could have 1 million dislikes, but it gets to 50, it'll push it out. You know, or maybe it'll still push it out on the dislike.
Well, it's engagement, right?
It is. Oh, and there's a feature there that you could turn off. You don't need to know. You could not need to know. You know, like I don't know.
Oh,
I don't care.
the likes and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't even look at it anyway at this point. When I first started doing it, I watched all those numbers. Now I don't really care.
Yeah.
If you like it, you like it. If you don't, whatever. I don't care.
I just, yeah.
I have 500 plus videos. You think I give a shit? Like this
Yeah.
guy? Like for real though. Like
It's like I got 9. I need one more because the 10. I think the 10 pushes it slightly out. It's almost like you open the door slightly. Get to 10. Oh, it's open. Oh, 20, 30. You know, like come on, let's get to 50, baby, and it dies at 38.
Dude, we know people that have had 300,000-400,000 views on a short.
Right.
So like it's crazy how it works. So I don't know how it all works. All I know is what I do, and it works for me. So that's the other thing I wanted to say before I really stop talking about it is what I do works for me. It might not work for you. So don't be frustrated by like Maiden did this, this, and this, and it's gospel. No, it's just what I do. It works for me, so it might not work for you. So just trial by error, right? Fail up. And that's what YouTube is. It's a fail up. You fail, you learn, you get better. You fail, you learn, you get better. And then that cycle repeats itself. And before you know it, you're on a Sunday live with 40 people and someone's smoke collector's going off. You're like,
right.
Yes. You know?
And you know what I've learned is like YouTube's in general, like the platform itself is pretty forgiving to a lot of things. Like I mean, as long as you don't like do something very super like inappropriate. Like
yeah,
you can be as silly as you want. Like me, I don't know if you know, my shorts are about anything and everything, and I never go to the point where it's like raunchy or stupid, like beyond like teasing a specific. I keep it tasteful, but
you got to know your audience, right? And that's a lesson for life, actually. Bert's lessons number 853. The more you know.
The more you know for sure.
Know your audience. Know when to shut up in life.
Oh yeah, and speaking of which,
listen.
What do you call it? The shorts is slightly broken, as I know Sith was talking about on his live stream, and you guys touched on that. So if you guys are like getting if you just started YouTube today, you'll be like, this sucks. Like what the hell?
It's broken for real.
Yeah, so like
that's why I'm opening the cheap packs of Upper Deck. I'm not running any more SP or anything else. It's all just cheap Upper Deck cards. Because I'm not going to waste my money on, opening up a pack for 200 views. I'll just keep it for myself, right?
Yeah, but it's slightly broken. I'm lucky because my stuff is free. It's what I see, what I can make with the dogs. It's cool, and I enjoy it because I enjoy it. So let me show you my Nowalytics, right? Usually it's better than this. So this is my Nowalytics, things that are happening right now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you now entered the matrix. You've now shit the bed. Yes.
But I've learned that like YouTube likes to screw with you, and especially if you're like knocking on the door 1,000 subs or 4,000 watch hours, they're gonna screw with you. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. You fix the algorithm, but still, this is not too bad. It's been consistently around 150 to whatever for every hour on the hour. And what's happening is when I drop a short, the short doesn't really do anything until the second day, which I had to sit and wait and kind of like see what happens. Which
Yeah,
is
because
totally weird.
before
Totally
it was 2 to 6 hours usually.
Yes.
Now
Now it's like
sometimes you drop the short right at the right time, where no one else has actually put a short out like that, so it goes right to the top of the rank, and you get seen right away. But yeah, I'm with you on that, man. It's like, what the hell?
yeah. So I mean, it's fine. I know it's gonna figure it out. And it's just like it can't just be the same, because if it's the same, everyone can do it. So it's gonna change it, and those who want to get it are gonna go get it and figure out how to make it happen. That's why I like, I like it because it's a challenge. YouTube is a crazy challenge, and like, let me just show you this real quick, Maiden. Hopefully you can see it. So here's my thing. So I just dropped that. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the cockroach Rocky out. So I dropped them in 45 increments. So it's not been good. Although, check this out. My freaking solar power one did almost 8,000. Right? I don't really care about the likes and dislikes, but that's pretty good. Check out this barbecue one, almost hitting 10K.
Yeah, bro.
I would have deleted them after the first day because they all sucked. What they looked like was this: 27, 251, 61, and 474. I was like, so like there's times where you kind of have to like let things sit and let it see what happens. Like, and it's been what, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks or so that the shorts, maybe 2 weeks, the shorts have been wickedly weird.
Underperforming.
Yeah, it's underperforming, but for the day, mine have been coming back. So I'm like, okay, maybe this, or maybe this will work. I don't know. And I
But
just
it
throw
also
different
ranks.
things at it.
I think YouTube also ranks your channel as well on stuff like, well, do they primarily do shorts? Do they primarily do lives? Do they do long form? And then ranks your channel sort of according to that, right?
Right.
And that's the way it's always sort of been my take on it. But again, I don't know. I'm not in the creator community yet, but when I get there, I'll try and figure that shit out.
Right.
Hey, Fong, how are you, man?
Hi,
Thanks for
dude,
dropping
Bob.
in, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm cool. Like I kind of figured it's happening. If it was only happening to me, then I would be discouraged. But it's not. It's happening to big ones, small ones, regular ones, all ones. Big. It doesn't matter. Everyone is feeling it, and it's just keeping it in there and holding it for a while and letting see what works out. And if, like I said, like I'm pretty sure, like even with Maiden and most all of you guys who do YouTube, you'll be like, you know what, that's not working. Let me try this. And if something's not working for long periods of time, don't keep doing it. Do something different. Figure out a different way. Maybe you fail up. We were talking about lighting for live streams, right, Maiden?
Yeah.
Maybe if you're a card ripper or you show comics and you're not getting what you think you should get because you're watching other people. I showed the same cards. Why am I getting like freaking 50 views and why is Maiden getting 1,000? It may be a simple issue of just lighting. It seriously might just be lighting. Maybe it's just a camera angle. Maybe it's just it could be just this thing, this far, not that far. You know what I'm saying? An overhead light. Because YouTube watches YouTube. I don't know, but they're very picky and they have their attention span is not all there. So you need to catch them quickly. And if the lighting is off, this video sucks. It could be a lighting issue.
I've said that.
Right.
I've said that. I'm like, dude, this lighting blows. I'm out. And I have, like, dude, I'm guilty of that myself.
Right.
Or that stupid fan going off and on and on. Like, turn that off, guys.
Yeah, so it could be light. It could be something simple. You may have some cool crap on there, but maybe you're too loud, or maybe you're too soft, or maybe the smoke alarm is going off, or the lighting.
Bro.
It could be just one freaking small thing stopping you and not the algorithm.
Yeah.
It could be that. And it's fun. YouTube is a fun thing because if both of us knew the answer, like, hey guys, this is what we do. We do this exactly like this, and we get 5 billion views. Nah, man, that's not.
If I knew the answer, I wouldn't be telling y'all.
Nah, I would tell you, and then we'll all get there.
But, I know. I'm just messing with you, man.
I think it's a puzzle that's not meant to be totally solved. we're gonna continuously put this
Yes.
50 million piece puzzle together, and when we get to the last piece, the dog ate it.
It's an
And we're gonna throw it
enigma
away. Yeah,
wrapped in with a question, wrapped in a mystery.
and a pancake with sausages hanging from the ceiling.
That's summer sausage, buddy.
Summer sausages with the hard cheese.
Yes.
But yeah, live streams
That
are fun,
smells
man.
like feet.
Oh my god. You know what? That's usually the best tasting cheese. The one that
I know.
stinks the worst.
I know,
that
right?
tastes so well. Let me just put it in my mouth. Could you imagine the first person that's like, oh my god, smell this? It's probably from France. Like, smell this cheese.
Yeah, oh,
Smell
it's
it.
guaranteed they were. And they
Right?
were
You're like-
and they thought they were better than you because of
No, you're like, oh no, it's so bad. It stinks so bad.
Oh
man.
gosh.
Eat it. Eat it. Try it
The
out.
cheese
Like,
people are crazy though, man. The
yeah,
cheese
no,
people are crazy. They're all about like, ho ho ho, I'm eating this cheese. And yeah, oh yeah, they know. Yeah. Anyway, don't even get me started.
So Goldilocks, somebody's been eating my porridge. I love cheese,
That's
man.
right.
I love the different.
Oh,
types
so
of
do I,
cheese.
bro.
But
It doesn't
you know what?
like me, but I like it.
You know, the expensive cheese hates me because I can't afford it. So when I go to my
Word.
rich friends' houses, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the
Applewood's-
cheese I always wanted.
Yes, Applewood smoked cheddar cheese is good.
Yeah, I know James and George's. They do wines and things. I know they're like probably connoisseurs of like cheese and also wine. George's did a video on one of his wines that the sun was hitting. I know it pairs well. I don't drink, but wine and cheese.
Yeah, no, it's a
Blue
whole
Burger.
thing. It's a whole
Burger
thing, man.
Stinks badly, doesn't it? Look at they're naming cheese Blue Vern. I'm don't speak
Bleu de
French.
Verne.
Blue de Vern. So yeah, man, like you live
Hey,
stream,
Harry.
like
Thanks for coming, man.
what's up, Harry? Live stream what you love doing. I know Fong's a cook. He does things. Eventually, I hope he live streams cooking. Could you imagine live streaming? You cut the tip of your finger off to go viral. But
Yeah, I know, right?
you
You're
see that
pissing
one
blood
that
everywhere.
dude cut his finger off. He just kept cooking. It was laughing. No, I don't watch that anyone. But
And then he went into shock. It was a great time.
yeah, and that's what's crazy is those things go viral. You know what crazy is? It's like I don't really want to go viral because it's going to require me or someone I know that's here to have some kind of major crazy catastrophe. That's what goes viral. That or something stupid, like so stupid and almost not meant to be said. That goes viral.
I know,
shoot
it's
for
so
viral.
true. Ian said cheese and grapes if you don't drink, and that is true. Cheese and grapes go very well together.
Man, what's up, Rosalie? Hello, how you doing? If you guys are just popping in, this is Maiden Sport of Wax. We're talking about live streaming and different things. What you should talk about. We're talking about cheese. You can do a channel on cheese. Like you can live stream about as long as you love it, you can keep talking.
Well,
I love
that's-
people and stuff, so I can keep talking.
Well, that's the really key, right? Like, be yourself. Find something that you love to do, and just be yourself. That's it.
Oh, what I did want to say is we do have several people within here may be fully monetized, like Sid or myself. A good, like if you're friends with someone, like when you get monetized, I promise, Maiden, I'm gonna watch your stuff and I'm gonna let the ads play. Just because I will.
Well, thank you. I let your ads play all the time.
I know. But tell you what, when I watch with my main channel, Bert's Beats, I don't have ads. Although you get my YouTube premium money. Renee has that, so I know people watch my
I got YouTube Premium too.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
just renewed it like 2 days ago.
Thank
For
you so much.
$14.99 a month.
It's
But
good.
you know what?
I
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Freaking,
50 cents a
We're
day where I
sponsored
don't have to
by
watch ads.
right.
Hell yeah.
Here we are trying to chase that because the ads are gonna pay us, right? But we hate ads.
That's right.
I should be saying I love ads. Ads are the best, guys. Please watch all my ads. It's up to you if you want to, but it does help me out. And when it's your turn, if you're speaking like the next people up that try to get into the getting advertisements in their stuff,
We'll get there.
are the people down there. You will get there because we're gonna push hard to do it. So Rosalie, if you're coming into my channel, pop over to Maiden's and hang out his house. We'll be on for another 34 minutes. And man, Judy, I actually want cheese now, guys. Like seriously.
But yeah, like I didn't have a whole lot prepared for you. Like what I do, my setup's pretty simple. But like you got some people like sports cards and things. Aaron, he runs 2 cameras, right? So he's got a camera over top of him, and then a camera focused on his desk about what he's doing. And he runs Streamlabs OBS. So if you're going to do that kind of a setup, StreamYard doesn't really allow you to do all that unless you pay for it. So that's the thing.
Yeah, so what I can tell you is I probably pay $25 a month, which I'm going to write off on taxes next year. And I can have X amount of guests and I could have X amount of hours. Don't worry about the free version because it's like, I only get 20 hours. No, all that means is like after Maiden and I are done, the StreamYard is going to record the whole thing and put it in a library, which I can pull and basically chop. Easier than kind of taking it off YouTube. It already does that for you. So that's where you get the 20-hour part. So they're like, I only can stream for 20. No, you get 20 of the hours. That's how many gigs or something you get. So even the basic regular StreamYard is cool. What's up, Gina? How you doing? Gina is another one.
I just use another email account.
Right. Then yeah, just move through. But Gina is one that it just got monetized recently. She and I got monetized at the same time. So like when I'm watching her stuff, I usually only watch content, you guys content with my main. So if I were to watch on a dog, the ads will play, and I will just make sure I let it. So and if it's again, if you're not monetized and I need to get quickly into it, I will click it. Just to get into the content quicker.
Thanks, Gina. Gina just dropped by there.
Yeah, just hang out with Maiden, and then what was it? Oh, I'll show. Go ahead and you want to talk? It takes me 45 minutes to prepare for a live stream. Just because they're set up for like to make sure I can hear, make sure the dogs are fed so they're not freaking out. Billy's back there sleeping. You can see his ear.
Billy's cool. He's a good dog.
Yeah, if you're gonna do 2 hours, you gotta make sure you kind of clear your schedule to like tell people like, hey, I'm doing this for 2 hours. And I actually have a sign on my door saying I'm on live stream. They won't come in because they don't want to be on camera. So there's a little behind the scene.
Another piece of advice is get a comfortable chair. Oh, fuck, my ass hurts.
Yes.
Especially if you're going to be on for a while. Like, you're welcome, Gina. Welcome. I hope you like the channel. Like if you're going to like silent live for 3, 4, 5 hours, man, get a comfortable chair because it's not fun sitting there chatting with people when your bum hurts. I'm sorry, but it's not.
Don't sit on a hard wooden chair. Be comfortable. Be comfortable.
Exactly. Like this chair is comfortable, but it squeaks, so I try not to make too much noise. So I'm stuck in a similar position for a long period of time, and then one of my butt cheeks starts to fall asleep. It's great.
Yeah. I know James was the one that was really, they were interested in the live streaming. So you prepared, talk about what something interesting to you, so you can keep talking about it. Once you run out of stuff to talk about, when people are there, basically you talk to them about whatever questions they have, right? And what you do is you work your stamina or your endurance. You can do a 30-minute one first. Let me try 30. Shoot for 30. And when you get 30, try to shoot 45. Then eventually you'll get to the sweet spot. The sweet spot is 2 hours. 2 hours is the sweet spot for a live. For some reason, it's a wide net, and it's not going to be too long to cross the stream. It's just what it is. For me, 2 hours, and most people do about that because it seems like the sweet spot. 1 hour is good, but your net might not be wide enough for people dropping in. So as we see, there's some new people popping in now, just based on scheduling, right?
And again, it's the 2 hours seems to be a good marker for that. I tend to, because I go live twice a week myself, and then if I'm hanging out with you, that's 3. We're talking lives. I'm about done tomorrow night at about 10 o'clock my time. I'm done. I'm done for the week. Then I can chill, and watch content and hang out and go on other people's lives. Like Renee said, I'm only live twice a week because I got to watch your guys' stuff too. And that's very considerate of her. And that goes to show you what kind of person that you're dealing with over there. So go check out Rascal and Lucy. Go check out Renee. She's awesome. She knows a lot of stuff. She hit me up tonight There's another thing about Suno AI and music. That was Renee, man. Like bringing that into the group and sharing your knowledge. That's the other thing. If once you've proven that you're part of the wider collective, people will want to share more ideas with you. You know what I mean? Like you have to prove, and I don't want to say you prove your worth, but in a way you kind of do. Like you really have to show that you're willing to share your ideas with other people as well. And then they'll start to open up. Like Renee and I really bonded on creating and respect each other's stuff. Black Widow channel is another one, BWC. Her and I, man, like she's like, hey, what are you using for this? I'm like, this. What are you using for this? She goes, this. I said, perfect. Same with Renee and I. Like, same with you and I on other things.
Right.
Sith and I, same stuff. Oh, awesome, Zach. And again, I learned about shorts through Zach and Sith. Same information that you were using as well. These guys know what they're doing. But you can't expect everybody to give you all the knowledge and then you run away and then we don't hear from you. Or you're like not doing it or stealing other people's ideas. Like there's certain things that you can do yourself. Hey Vince, thanks for coming, man. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be live at 7:30 Central tomorrow for a while. So if you want to go check that out.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
hello, African Moms World. Yes, we're talking about doing lives and early on, Maiden. This is Maiden. So if you're in, go to Maiden's house, connect with him. He'll give you a wrench, and it doesn't really require too much. While you were talking, Maiden, I went ahead and logged in with StreamYard on my phone to see if I can pop in to the studio here with you guys. So yeah, and
you should be able to. Tim does.
Yeah, it's on the phone, so it doesn't take too long. I was just watching chat, so I kind of got sidetracked. But yeah, like go live and make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you square away some time where you're not going to get too much interrupted. Shoot for 30 minutes for your first time if you can. I don't know if you can't see me, but I'm sitting straight up. I don't slouch when I go live because it hurts if you're slouching long.
I do.
I actually stick my chest out, and I'm like, it feels better when I'm done. Sitting for 2 hours talking, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's fun, man.
Yeah, no, for real. And I kind of do and I kind of don't. Just kind of depends. I kind of sit sideways in my chair. Whoa, easy there, killer.
Sorry.
So yeah, there he is. See, there's the other Bert. That's the Kevin Bacon support channel right there. You see, Kevin Bacon.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the only thing is it gets a bad echo.
But
that's what Tim learned when he was trying to do it. But that's what Tim does.
Yeah,
when
so
you see us.
muted.
Yeah. So.
And there's you guys.
Yeah, so you can do it over your phone too, guys. Just again, like any tool, it's free. Try it out, sign into it, and play around.
Yeah.
And again,
this is my fault. Oh, this is the light thing I'm talking about. You were talking about. If you're live streaming, try not to have the light like this down.
That's horrible.
There. Who's there? Yeah. Okay. Homestead and rural plants. Do not do this when you go live. What's happening is you see that light. Oh my God, I don't like seeing. You there's like this.
But he is off grid and he will be on battery, so he probably won't be wasting much light. Just saying.
Right. So that's horrible right there. I mean, I wouldn't be able to watch it. Like if I was just flipping to and I saw a live like that, I'm like, ooh, no, I don't like that. Like I don't like that light.
Both, Barry. Both. Motley Crue and an Expos game. It's 1992. Let's fucking go. And this is a tour of look who's looking for belly rubs. Oh, Billy, you're such a suck, honestly. That is true too, Renee. You have cat. I don't even know. Is my cat even in here right now?
So
he's doing what he does best. Nothing.
Check this out, Maiden. I just set up a silent live.
Yeah, you did with Billy. Look.
There's my. If you want to do a silent live, right there. Face it to your animal. Hopefully the animal doesn't move. That's Billy, by the way. He's like, get me out of the camera, daddy. That's a silent live I set up, and I basically can chat on another device if possible. But right there, that's Billy. My phone is connected, so yeah, it's. I've never done two. I always wanted to try. So, oh my God, Billy, I set that thing up, bro. What is wrong with you? So you could go live on your phone through StreamYard. It took me a couple minutes to fit it. You just we all have Google accounts because we all have YouTube. So
Yeah.
the third one. So
you just connect to it and bada bing, bada boom.
yeah, and it's the free one's just as good because when you first start, you're not going to have any guests on. You know, you could just do your own thing. Oh, it's hard to hear me. Sorry about that. Is my volume good now?
I don't see much difference. It wasn't bad before, but
okay.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
I was far probably. Yeah. Just start one, go for it. Yeah, man, George. But when you do, if you have a chance, let me know you're doing it. And like if you're part of the MDBC crew, just let me know. And if I will be there. I'll share it on my community page. And you know, whoever can come will come. If I can make it with 4 dogs or 3 dogs or 2 dogs or 1 dog, I will show it up. But that's my email right there. If you ever want to get with me, I'm thinking about doing a live, and I would try my best to like throw some support your way with my dogs. Or if you want to learn, we could meet backstage on StreamYard. You don't have to go live. We could just work on certain things, you know. Oh yeah, Gina, you should try it. It's kind of cool.
Hey Joe, thanks for coming, buddy. Joe Mansman, Big Joe's in the house.
Joe
Thanks,
Mansman? How you doing? Let me move that camera because Billy hates the camera. He moved actually.
Oh, what a cutie. He reminds me of Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, so that like if we were doing cards, like Tim would do this, right?
Yeah.
You face it. I basically have this phone and that. And I'd say, okay, this is my Peter Rabbit. Oh my God, I've never done this before. So do you guys see my Peter Rabbit? It's kind of cool.
Careful, you're treading on some lines there, bud.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
No, for real. Like I don't know about that one.
You would do the two things if you were like showing stuff.
Yeah, you got to use the thing.
Yeah, the thing.
You know what I mean.
Kim Artist made me that.
Yeah, she's awesome, bro.
Super awesome.
Yeah, you gotta use this thing.
Made me that thing up there. Oh yeah, I need one of those things. I don't know why I like that painting. There's my master's degrees. That toy painting from like Ross. And this is my soundproofing, by the way. I bought $7 per panel. So I'll show you my whole room. Oh wow, I can actually. This is my Sony ZV-1. This is actually a cool cam. It shoots in 4K, and it's got the shotgun mic.
Love it.
$600. And then there's my. Oh, look. See my. If you guys want to see how I support, check it out. That's all on Maiden's.
He's not even screwing around, guys.
And that's Maiden right there. And this is my studio, but this is my beast right here. This will play forever and a day without pausing. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you try to support, sometimes the videos pause, so you gotta go back and like make sure it keeps going. This MacBook is from 2015 and it never pauses. It's actually pretty cool. So this is my support dogs. That's my main one, and that's the other one. This is what I sing with. Old school PA system.
Hell yeah.
That's it. And there's my lamp. And there's that light facing me. And here's Peter Rabbit. Hello guys, I'm Peter Rabbit.
That's warped.
And, oh my God, a bonsai tree. I love bonsai trees, Daniel Son.
Now, yes. Now, do I strike you as a Daniel Son? It could be. It could be a young Ralph Macchiano or whatever the hell that guy's name was.
Machio.
Marciano. That's it. I don't know. I'm Canadian. Give me a break.
Well,
But yeah,
that's
that
the
is a
angle.
nice setup, man, for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad.
All
That used to be-
business.
Yeah, I have to. I have to have it this way because I have to watch everything that's going on. And on most of the days, this will be running like a playlist. And I have sets. This is like Maiden, Raph, Fong, and then Renee. Then when it's done, it's like CCC, Black Widow, Angelus Critters, and then Allison Pro Jam. Then live streams, if I can, I'll set them on live streams. Right now, you're with me, so I'm throwing 4 through. So if you could do that, do it. Well, you do what you can. You do what you can. This is kind of weird. I don't like the 2 me. So
Yeah, I'm going to. Thanks, Judy. Hopefully. Judy said that I should, next time I'm on a stream, I should bring the cat on. I might do that. I might show you guys.
Go get the cat. Go get the cat.
All right, all right,
Go
all
get the
right.
cat. Go
All
get the
right,
cat.
I'm gonna go get.
the cat.
I'm
Oh,
going
this
to get
stuff.
the.
Go get the cat.
This is for all you cat folk.
So he's getting the cat. And what? I'm on the same account. I'm on the same account with this guy and also the others. So I'm basically using my same account to log into StreamYard twice. One with my laptop. This camera. Oh, okay, crap. I'm doing dumb stuff here. Let's exit solo layout. There you go. This one is my laptop. This one is my phone. So you can actually Schoolhouse Rock. Let me think. Dude, what was it? Hold on. Let me back out of this because before I forget, sorry. When you go there's the cat.
Hey Renee, does he not look like Rascal? He certainly did. Looks a lot like Rascal did. Yeah, he's my orangey boy. I love you.
I think they called them tabbies, right? Tabbies.
Yeah, orange tabby. Yeah, he's like, I'm not sure about this, Dad. But
no, okay. Look at that. You got Cindy Cat.
Well, I love this little guy, huh? And he's not declawed either. Like we don't even clip his nails. And I got leather furniture. He doesn't scratch it. He doesn't go at it. Yeah, Oliver.
Is that an Oliver Twist or just like the name Oliver?
No, Oliver Twist, man. Get you down. There you go, Val. All right. Thanks for being on the show. Your check's in the mail, boy.
Yes, sir. Now, okay, he was on. He's on. I think we need a cat short soon. So
yeah. He's been on before on the shorts, but he was giving me the look. You know when they sit up high and they look at you, you're like, I don't know about you, human. It was one of those looks. Yeah. No, he's a chunky feller for sure. But yeah, Judy, that's my feller right there. No, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I love him. He's awesome. He's great. And he's, like I said, he's not declawed. We don't clip his nails. We just let him roll. He's about 5. He was a rescue when we got him. He was 2 years old. So we've had him for 3 years now. And he's saved my kids and myself's mental health during COVID. You have no idea how much that cat saved us. Whew, big time.
Animals have a way about that. As Rocky gives the butt shot, I had to block it. Rocky's doing his butt shot.
That's all right, Rocky. You're the star of the show. He's hanging out. Yeah. No, he is. He's awesome. He's a great cat. He was sleeping and I woke him up. He's pissed.
I mean, he's gonna scratch you when you're sleeping. You're gonna be sleeping. He's like,
no, he's on the bed now. Crash back out. He's done.
He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. Remember in Full Metal Jacket when the guy was eating the jelly donut and then they like snuck up and like grabbed him, or when Lieutenant Dang pulled like Forrest Gump off the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what your cat's gonna do. That because Rocky screws with me when I screw with him.
Lieutenant Diane, what happened to your legs? Okay.
You know, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Man.
Oh,
Like,
dude, I've watched that so many times. I think it's got to be at least 30 or 40 times at least I've watched that movie.
I maybe same here, and
I love
Saving
that
Private
movie.
Ryan. I've watched that and Saving Private Ryan just because the first 15 minutes is like one of the best like war scenes. You know, like oh my
totally.
God, okay, bullets flying. Sure. Like,
yeah, the cheese never ends, Barry. Like you like cheese? Come over and hang out with me, buddy. The cheese just drips off.
So hey, check this out, Maiden. So like we're going real back to we're just having some fun, man. I'm glad you showed up.
Well, we burned through the main content like 45 minutes, so like you know what I mean. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah. Shoot for 30 minutes if you can for first shot. Work your way to 2 hours. Work your way to 2 hours if you can. Do what you love and talk about what you love. And when you do that, watch the chat. What's up, DM? How you doing?
Danny, my boy.
The chat is the most important because they're coming to see you. We did talk about lighting. You don't want to like face it to the ceiling, and you know you kind of want it straight at you.
Like don't do this.
Yeah, you don't want the light like in back of you. Yeah, it's just like taking a picture, guys. Everybody is taking pictures, right? And you kind of want to know where the sun's at. So you kind of put people looking into the sun. Close your eyes and open. You know, that's how you take a good shot, right? Close, open, shoot. That's how they do it. So it's about lighting later. And then just do what you love. And oh my God. For me, I don't know about you, Maiden, but me, I need a notebook. I've gone through about 10 of these since I started live streaming. Because I'm basically writing down things I talk about and what I see in the chat. And, you know, it helps because later on afterwards, Maiden, I don't know about you, but I'm like drained after a live stream. I'm like, okay, I just want to watch dumb YouTube, like something about
for sure.
Those guys
watch
that
Dateline.
Something just like mindless entertainment.
Yeah, like Dateline has a 24-hour, 24/7 live stream of true crime. It's pretty fun to watch. Hey man, don't worry about it, Dan.
That's the one, Barry. That one there. My brain had a brain fart. Oh, by the way, what time is it now? 7:49, Maiden. Guess what's happening to me right now at 7:49 Central Time?
Your mother's coming home.
She came home.
Oh.
It's almost 8. What happens to me around 8 o'clock? Something runs out.
Oh yeah. No, we start talking stupid.
I start saying dumb shit because I have ADHD, guys. I'm heavily medicated for it. And then I know Barry was asking what's my favorite song from Schoolhouse Rock, and I just brain farted out of it. I'm like, I don't know. But here's the light.
Yeah, Joe is just a tick. You're damn right, Joe. We're just a tick, buddy. But I am not medicated for ADHD. I've had it too. No, not really. I wish. It's a long story. It just doesn't agree with my body. No matter what I try, it just doesn't seem to work. So I do my best. So sometimes it comes out, but other times it's fine.
Yeah, and then time. You need to try to time it where you're gonna be like awake, or like me. I'm not gonna ever do it at 8 because like, man, I'd be just off the wall. Because I have to take medicine. Like on a school night, I take my medicine at 6 in the morning, and then one at like 12, and that's it. And I let it run the course of the day, and it runs out right around this time. So it's kind of weird. Oh, it's 2:50. Wow.
It was weird for me. Like it was anyway. I don't want to get into it too much, but it did make me feel good. Like it really messed up my clock. I didn't eat, and then I'd eat all night. Like at midnight, I'd wake up, and then I'd eat till like 2 in the morning, and it was just so weird.
Speaking of, is it 2:50 in the morning in France? Or
yeah, it's late.
Oh my gosh!
It's like
Wow.
5 hours difference from me.
Dang, James, thank you so much for being with us. And like again, like to help with the whole the live stream stuff, just shoot for 30. Make sure there's lighting. Make sure you have time to talk about what you love. Watch the chat. If you need help, you could email any one of us.
Yeah, hit
Most
us
of
up,
us,
bro.
yeah, most of us have our email on our homepage. Like I have it. What's up, David? Guitar off the cuff. What's up, man? We just talked about live streaming. It's fine. It's fine. Got David rolling in.
Yeah, my biggest annoyance, again, if you're gonna do talking lives, get a good mic, get a good camera. Don't chintz out on those. Um, Schoolhouse Rock to tune. Ooh, interesting. See, Barry's pulling out the meta tonight, man. Honestly.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and early in the chat, now that my brain is like kind of out there getting random 1 million thoughts. DL and also Renee of Russell and Lucy and a couple other people said they miss Maiden's Middle Monday.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back in March, buddy. We're doing it in March. It's coming back. Yeah, I had to take a break just because the other channel was killing me, and I think the novelty wore off of that with the viewership, so I've kind of just taken a pause on that for now. And again, you can just check out my channel. It doesn't matter to me, man. Honest to God. Yeah, and DM, yeah, because I told him to get a ring light because those are super important. They help big time. Lighting is important, sir. And again, in the Amazon ring light that most people use is like $30 Canadian. So like that's almost free at American money. So like, because you guys have real money, I got monopoly money, or as we say, dollary dues.
Your money is pretty. Like all
Pretty
the other
worthless.
money. Well, I mean,
Worthless.
at least it looks beautiful. Like our money is like, hey,
I don't give a
green.
fuck.
I was like, when I travel around, I spend the money. This is too pretty to spend.
Hey,
like
Dirk.
when I go to like Europe. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, Dirk Remington's in the house.
Dirk Remington.
Yes.
Yeah, this thing Maiden was like $5 at Five Below, and it does make. Look, this is without it.
Dude, we don't have a Five Below here. We have a Dollarama, which is similar to Five Below.
Well, like it's a slight difference, but it could be big.
Hey, dude, I'll check it out for sure. For sure. I do want to say Dirk Remington dropped a cool road tripping video. I'm going to watch it tonight after the live. It was some of his finds on the road. So go check out Dirk's channel. Great guy, super supporter. Awesome. Yeah, hell yeah. He's doing everything, man. Dirk's the man. Honestly, it's great. Yeah, there's some mad storms going on in the Midwest right now. Like big time. Like tornadoes, all kinds of supercells, crazy stuff.
Yeah, Dirk makes me jealous, man. I like road trips. In the summer, I just drive.
Hey, if Reed Timmer, the storm watching guy, shows up in your town, it's probably not a good thing.
No.
You know the tornado guy?
Yeah. What do you
crazy.
Think about
I love him.
Them? They're gonna redo the Twister movie. Did you see that? Twister. It's about tornado.
Yeah. No, like maybe it won't suck this time.
I don't know. So I'm like, I don't know. Like it's kind of cheesy. It was the guy from Aliens too, wasn't he? The main guy or something? Like, hey man, we're all gonna die. That dude.
Yeah, I think he was in Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic Park too.
Yeah, so I don't know. I know.
Speaking
of Twister, that's crazy.
Yeah, and was it? Yeah, that other. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to go there. I forget sometimes that we're broadcasting live and we're not just talking. So yeah, back to professional Maiden here for a minute. But yeah, totally. Again, if you build it, they will come. It's one of those things too. It'll take a while. I remember when Tim and I did our first live, we got like 8 or 9, and then it was 15, and it was 20, it was 25, 30, 40. So it comes. It will come. Just gotta put out quality stuff out there. That's all.
Yeah, and after a while, going live is freaky the first time, but you could practice behind the scene with friends with a private, or you could record yourself on StreamYard. There's a record feature on there, and you see how you look on the record feature. And
now, oh yeah, no, for sure. And there's the other thing in your settings here. Let me go back, see if I can put it on. Maybe it won't let me. Here, let's see if I can do this quickly. Did I kill it? There. See, now I'm live. I'm live from someone else's crib.
That works well when you have something solid in the background.
Yeah.
Like a solid.
There's all kinds of stuff you could do.
Oh yeah, green screen. They sell cheap green screens like $5 or even Amazon. Some people put a sheet. As long as that sheet in the back is not moving, then it looks pretty crisp. You just gotta get some kind of solid color in the back.
I was thinking of using a towel. I'm just joking.
Just have someone, and you see these little fingers holding the towel, shaking. You're like, Dad, I can't hold this. I have hour and 30 minutes left. Hold that towel up.
Yeah, my arms hurt, Daddy.
Like slave labor. Like, come on. Okay, I'll buy you a cheeseburger. Hold that towel behind me. So we're gonna have a deep green screen.
Yeah, you promised me McDonald's an hour ago, you jackass. Hurry up.
Yeah, like if you have someone to help you do the live and stuff like that, setting up stuff, it's easier, and it's so much easier. Like, it's so easy for me when I have you also on, because I don't have to talk the whole time. I can have a conversation. You can talk about chat. It's much easier with two, but you gotta make sure you pick someone where you guys are gonna mesh well.
Yes, that's important.
Don't just go on with randomly pick someone and say, oh my God. Both Maiden and I, we like to talk, but we're good enough to take turns,
Exactly.
Or two shy people. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, or a shy stripper, or a babysitter that doesn't like kids.
Right.
There's certain things you just don't do, Yeah, like you and Perch. Channels. Exactly, like DM and Perch, man. They work well together. Same with Tim and I. Same with you and I. Same with you and Sith. You just got to click with the right people. I know there's a couple other people that I know that would have loved to have done the Sunday show with me, and I was like, hell no. I love you, but hell no, because it just doesn't flow. The conversations don't flow. We're too alike, and it's So it's again, fail up, trial and error. Everything's trial and error, man.
It really is, man. Like, and with
don't be afraid to fail.
Renee and I, when we were dressed up, I was the Joker and she was Poison Ivy. It was a Halloween thing, and we had 8 other people on the live stream, and that was a total complete fail. Chance was on, Boggs was on. This
was that when Chance? Chance. Yeah, you mentioned that.
And because one, it was unprepared. I didn't know. Let's just let these people on. And then there was just too many personalities that popped on. And then I was trying to navigate the chat because there was things going on. People were kind of upset. I'm like, I'm going to chat first, right? The chat is what you watch first. So I was watching chat. And then, I was like, oh, wow, the show just got away from me a little bit. But I learned. I never did it again. I want to get people on and talk to them,
Exactly. Now, that raises up another point. Exactly. And that comes down to being that's a sports thing too, Perch, right? We both, Bert and I, played sports, so you learn that in a sports environment, right? You lose all chances that you don't take, right? So there's that. But the other thing is I want to mention before we go is if you're having a live and you have a guest on and your chat is disrespecting the co-host or the host, bounce them. Just get rid of them. Done. You can't be disrespectful to somebody that's on a live. You can't be disrespectful to the co-host or the guest. If anybody in my chat disrespects any of the co-hosts or anything, you're out, man. You're done. You're banned. You're done. I just don't got time for it. I just don't have use for it. So be respectful to each other because it happens. Personalities clash. Cool. Scroll to the left. Keep it moving. That's cool. We're all good.
Right. Yeah, look, Renee remembers it. We had a freaking fantastic time. She's like, you know what'd be cool? We've dressed up, and I'm like, will be. And I had to, I like got all jokered out. But you know, it was cool until it failed. But then afterwards, I got on with her after in the backstage, and I said, "Oh, never again am I gonna ever do that. I'm gonna make sure it's something where I kind of know, you know, like you don't just throw 10 random people in a room and make them start talking. You kind of have
Exactly.
to plan, right? Like what would be a good panel to have, right? You seriously have to think hard, like how would Maiden be with Rocky? Like, oh no, Rocky's a jerk. Maiden's gonna just blow him
He's
out.
gonna eat him alive.
Yeah, so you know, like you have to think about it. That's the next step is getting a panel and talking. You know, that's like where you're trying to take the live to by myself first, showing this, maybe just the wall, then promoting something, then a guest, then like a panel talking with multiple people, because that takes actual, you know, you actually have to think about that and make sure it works. So that's the progression of the lives. And of course, there it could be better. It could be, you know, even if I bought $10,000 worth of equipment, I'm still going to produce what I can do right now with what I'm doing.
Exactly.
It's going to look really cool, but I'm still going to be me doing this, right? So
it comes down to the Peter principle, right? You rise your own level of mediocrity, and that's it. You don't go any further.
right.
And that's true in life. That's true on YouTube. It's true in your job.
Matters matter, yes.
Yeah, they certainly do, man. They certainly do. So speaking of which, I do want to say thank you to the wonderful chat. Thank you to you for having me on again. I do enjoy our chats, and we usually cover some good ground. We have a laugh or two, and it's awesome. So thank you for inviting me over again.
No, thank you for popping on, and I'm glad. Yeah, Maiden called me up and he said we should do something on live streamings. So just basics, and if you do have questions, my email is there. You can reach Maiden or anyone that actually goes live within the crew. They're helpful. That's what I love about the crew is like we help each other out to be better. Because when you're better, we become a step above that because we have to go start looking what we can show you. Like I want to show what I learned, right? So everyone's doing a live, me and Maiden have to figure out how to make the live better, our lives, if that makes sense. If everybody's just like, let's all stay down here, we're not going to grow. So the more of us that do lives, then now we have to get better. You being better makes us better too. And that's why I don't see it as like anything of that. That's why it's not good to be selfish, because when you're selfish, you're only as good as where you're going to be right there. You know? But if you share and the people grow around you and you're that type of go-getter, you're going to rise up higher in occasion.
So, the cream rises to the top, as they say.
Does
anybody else have kids that blasts text them like 15 things when they could just hit enter? Like, don't hit send, hit enter. Yes. It's like 8, just call me.
Oh,
just
yeah, it is 8.
Put the phone.
But yeah, we should pop off because again, like if you're I said for 8, I gotta get up at 8 because there's other lives and things that we get to.
Yeah, my phone's blowing up, dude.
Right. But
hello,
hey guys, thank you so much for coming on. And man, I appreciate it. There's other live streams coming on. Maiden, when is your live? You wanna
yeah, Sunday. I don't know who's going to be on yet. We're working on the details, but Sunday, 10:30 Eastern time. And I'll be on live in Tim's channel tomorrow night, Wednesday. Incognito, we're going to have Southern Fried Cards, Jamie and Glenn, one more time to go over some of their awesome collection. Again, we're messing with Texas, buddy. They say don't mess with Texas. Nah. I mess with Texas. That's what we do. So yeah, I love it. I love all my Texas fam. You guys are awesome, man. For real. Some of the best people in the world.
I will be back on Thursday for the dance challenge videos, and then I'll be on Spine Ticks on Saturday night, which I'm pretty excited to be doing, 10 p.m. Central. And then, we will have all of this again, and I'll hopefully see you guys on Thursday to watch some fun dance challenge videos. But thank you guys all so much for coming and following directions and getting yourself a chain from Maiden. That's what I love about the crew. They really,
Yeah, rocking the chains, buddy. The pimp chain.
you know what we're trying to do here, and man, we love you guys so much, and you guys are fantastic. But everybody have a great night.
Heck yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much, DM, Dirk, at National Parks, Homestead Rule in France, Perch, Judy, Georges, everybody else within
man.
the chat.
You guys are
Renee, early
awesome.
people on. Yes, thank you so much, and I'll see you back on here on Thursday with Dance Challenge videos. And if you ever need me, my email is in my homepage. If you need help with live streaming, I'm down to help anytime.
Heck yeah.
I can squeeze it in. But
Heck yeah, for
peace
sure.
out, everybody, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Later.
Thank you so much. Later.